Right, lads. So, did a whole load of stuff there yesterday. So we did some chords, did some strumming, did some scales even as well. So we're just going to go through all of that now, okay? So, strumming. Now, when it comes to strumming and strum patterns and all that, right? I don't want you to worry too much about particular strum patterns, right? What I want you to worry about is keeping the hand moving the whole time, right? Never stopping, right? So, let's say we're talking about the riptide strum pattern, okay? So that's sped up. Right, so here's the important bit, right? Here's how not to do it. I'll slow it down again, right? See the way I'm stopping and starting and stopping and starting, right? You just keep the hand moving. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up the whole time. And you make the pattern just by skipping some of them, right? So we're going down, coming up without hitting it. And down, up with hitting it. So if I just keep my hand going, I can do any pattern I want. It's just a case of hitting or missing it, right? So what's what I mean, right? We'll just do C, A minor, F, and G for an example, right? So we'll do 4 beats each, but I'm going to hit random ones and we'll come up with all sorts of different rhythms just by keeping the hand going, okay? So we'll count in first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're moving the whole time like that, right, then everything you do, everyone you hit, everyone you miss, it's all going to be in rhythm. It's all going to be steady, right? So always keep that movement going, right? And don't worry too much about strumming patterns, down, down, up, down. Just keep this going and hit it wherever you like, okay? So that's how it's done. So chords then, right? So I know you know the basic ones already. C, A minor, all those ones, right? So what we did was we're talking about a couple of other chords that you can get that are like the chords you know, but they're changed in some way, right? So let's have a look at A minor, for example, right? So here we're going to do it with the third finger, right? You'll see why in a second. So normally you do it with the second finger. We're going to do it with the third for now, right? So I'm going to show you a chord B minor. Now, B minor, A minor. So they're the same kind of chord. They're basically the same chord. One is just higher than the other. That's the real difference, right? So if we take A minor, now if we just bring that up one, that's not really going to do the trick because we've left behind these ones that we're not holding down. So this goes up by 1 fret and these all go up by 1 fret as well. Now, so that is A sharp minor, okay? So that just means one above A but not quite B, right? So now, let's take it up another one. Now we're at B minor. So you gotta roll your first finger back a little bit across all 3 of these strings and get the third finger up over here, but without touching the other one, right? So you just gotta stand it up. There's B minor. So, what do you think this is, right? Now it's not B sharp. There's no B sharp and there's no E sharp. All the other ones have sharps, okay? So this is going to be A minor, A sharp minor, B minor, C minor, C sharp minor, D minor. Now I think you know D minor already. So there's D minor, and this is probably the one you know. D minor and D minor. So I want to get you to start thinking about chords like that, okay? How chords actually work, and not just learning shapes on the fretboard, okay? Because there's other ways they work, okay? And you can figure out your own chords if you know how they work, okay? Now, so the last thing we did then was a couple of scales. Well, we did one scale, didn't we? It was the C major scale, your do, re, mi. So what's a scale? A scale is a bunch of notes that sound good together, okay? Or you might say it's the notes that are in a certain key, right? So if you're in the key of C, playing chords around C, you want some notes that'll go with that, right? So like this. Okay, Okay, so so all I want you to do for now is just play the scale all the way up and all the way down. So here it is. So we're going to start on the C string, right? The lowest string, right? So we're going to go and make sure if you're using a plec with this, down, up with the plec. And no harm in using a plec for this stuff. Okay, so we're going to go down, up. So open, second fret on the C string, next string down, open, first fret, third fret, next string down, open, second fret, third fret. So down and up like that. Now, make sure it's steady, okay? Make sure you don't have these kind of gaps between the strings. So don't play it like this, right? Okay? All even notes. There's just one note after the next. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back down. Okay, so keep all that stuff in mind and get your songs together as well, because we're going to be doing those. And yeah, I'll see you next time.